everyone, it's Donna from Rainbows Empowering Women, and I have the lovely Chris Trusz here with us today. I'm sorry, Chris.
That's okay.
And we're just going to do a little bit of Chris's journey since she attended one of the Rainbows Empowering Women 7 Steps to Emotional Freedom event back in November. So welcome, Chris.
Thanks, Donna. It's lovely to be here.
Excellent. And Chris, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions on, your journey, because I know that you've done some amazing things since your attendance at our event.
Definitely have.
Yeah.
It really has changed my life in so many ways.
Yeah. So, first of all, I want you to just reflect back to where you were the week leading into the event, and tell me where you were in your life at that point.
Oh, that's challenging. I was in a very interesting place. I thought I knew what I wanted in life, but really had no idea whatsoever. I was up and down like a yo-yo emotionally, quite depressed at times. Whenever something went wrong, I would go down a very severe depression type path. But then I would put on the big facade for everybody else that everything was okay. Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster.
It was a roller coaster, and I have to say that I knew you from a professional point of view prior to that, and I would never have dreamed that you were in that place. And then we got to know each other a little bit through our friendship prior to the event, and I could see there were a lot of emotions going on with you, and you chose to come along to this event, which was amazing. And I know there was a conversation we had in the toilets about morning tea time that you can share or not, it's up to you. And that really blew me away, because I had no idea that that's the place that you were really in.
Yes, I was at a stage where when things were going really, really bad, my default was as bad as far as you could go with depression. And it's not a path you want anyone to go down.
No, absolutely not. So, then Chris rang me and said, Donna, I want to come. And I said, that's fine, just register online, that's fine, I'll book you in, not a problem. And I think that was the night before the event.
It was. There were a few occasions leading up to it where I was going to come and couldn't come, and somehow I was meant to be there.
Yeah, it just worked.
And I really was meant to be there.
Yeah, so an interesting journey up until that point. And then Chris came into the event on the Saturday morning. That was back in November.
Yes.
Now, you were quite emotional on the day.
I was very emotional on the day. A lot of tears were shed.
Yeah.
It was very cleansing, and I emotionally moved forward further than I have for years.
Yeah.
On that one day.
That
Definitely.
was amazing.
It was very cleansing and empowering at the same time.
Beautiful. And Chris, you sort of knew where you were headed in your life up until that point.
I thought I did.
And Chris came out of this event at the end of the day going, well, they are not my goals anymore.
Yes, so, I really did think I had quite a clear path as to where I was headed. Prior to the event, I really didn't understand what my truth was, and was so focused on just trying to constantly improve myself all the time that I really hadn't given myself time to be myself and just to accept myself for who I was. And doing the event gave me the opportunity then to realise that I wasn't really looking at what I wanted, it was what I thought other people expected of me, I think.
And that's a really big statement to make, because pretty much that's how people live their lives, and women particularly, because women are not in a place where they think that they deserve to have time to themselves, or that they have time to grow their passion, their dreams, their purpose in life. So, that's such a common thing I found. They feel guilty if they take time out for themselves.
I would definitely agree with that, and anyone who's a mum knows that you just give so much to your family, your partner and things like that. But I've since found out that you can be better all of them
Yeah,
if you look after yourself first
absolutely.
and give yourself that time.
Now, Chris, you were very excited one day when we spoke. You said, it's been 66 days and I've done this since I came to your event. So, and I said, wow, when you told me what you'd done. And I think at that point, that was the time I said, can you come? I want to talk to you and, let other people know just what you can achieve in such a short period of time. So 66 days, tell me what that 66 days was.
That was
up until your Christmas. Let's
yes,
not go past that at this point.
Okay, so I went away from the course feeling so strong, emotionally, mentally and physically, that I made some decisions during the day.
During
the day of the event, when I realised what my truth was and decided that night I was going to act on it. So in that very short space of time, I prepared my house to sell. I sold my house. I put it on the market, sold my house.
So it was 2 weeks from the event to when it went on the market?
It went on the market 2 weeks after the event, and I had a contract within 10 days of it going on the market, or less probably.
I thought it was less.
Within days of it going on the market, I basically had a contract on it. I had decided to quit my job, and go and travel for 3 or 4 months. I decided that I'm not sure where I wanted to live, but it was somewhere coastal, and that I would make that happen when I came back from my travels.
Yep. And then, so you had a contract on your house. You had a cruise booked for Christmas because you didn't want to be on your own at Christmas time. And I know that you had that, you were kind of looking forward to that. I think you were definitely in a different headspace and felt more confident going on that. So you went on this cruise for Christmas and had an absolute ball. But tell us a little bit more about what's happened since Christmas.
The cruise was fantastic. Had the opportunity to meet some wonderful people because of single events that they had on the cruise, which was great. Met the man of my dreams, which has been fantastic. I've very, very strong relationship, very comfortable. Really believe he's my soulmate, and in such a short time I've actually moved in and living with him.
I know. It's amazing.
And I never would have expected this of myself previously.
No.
But I would be surprised when other people did it perhaps as well, but I cannot believe the confidence and how comfortable it all feels. And it just feels so right.
Yeah.
That it's just such a positive thing. Yeah.
Wonderful, isn't it? When you got back and I talked to you and you said, I've met this man, I said, my God, because it really, I think we'd had conversations prior to the cruise going, you never know, you just might meet the man of your dreams, and we were joking around with those conversations, but you really have.
I have, and I didn't go on the cruise looking for anyone either.
And
even on the cruise, we both said to each other that neither of us thought we were ready for a relationship. And everything just snowballed, and it's such a positive, comfortable situation. It's great.
Yeah, and it's so exciting because you've got a whole new life to look forward to, but you've still got to do your travel.
I am still going to do my travel. I'm looking at that. Yes, it's in the pipeline. Dates are moving to do with children and visiting my daughter overseas due to her work situation, but I'm definitely going to be doing travel. And I'm really looking forward to it. And also relocating. Don't know where to still. That's still up in the air, but
anywhere in the world, Chris.
Anywhere in the world is great, especially with the man that I've got by my side now. But in saying that, I would have been happy to do it on my own. After having done the course, done the event, I was so confident with where I was headed that I was prepared to make that change and move forward anyway. And it's all going to happen. It's just that I've got someone else with me now too.
Yeah, which is even better.
Well, it makes it just that little bit more enjoyable.
The adventures that you're going to have is very exciting. And from what we've discussed this morning too, just your work life, being able to work with each other in the future is fantastic with the support.
Yes.
So well done. So Look, thank you so much, Chris, for coming in today, and I'm very excited to see the next adventure that you're going on, and maybe we'll have another interview down the track.
Thanks, Donna. It really has been life-changing. I just cannot thank you enough for everything you've done for me.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And I encourage people to come along and just see where this leads you. See if it does give you a new way to look at yourself and your life.
Yep, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.